Good Wednesday morning. I'm Meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today, the day after the election, a beautiful day is on tap. And let me tell you, if you enjoyed yesterday's weather, you will love today's weather. We're going to do basically the same thing again, but maybe with a little less wind. That's really the only difference I think we have in store for us. 74 was the high temperature on Tuesday. It was 1 degree shy of the record for that particular day. Today's record high, the same year, going back to 2008, today's record high is 74, and that is what we're expecting later on. We still have about 30 degrees to go to get there, but I think we'll get there. We did it yesterday. In fact, yesterday we went 42 degrees for the morning low temperature to the afternoon high. That's just amazing. I mean, that was only in about 9 hours of time to move up 42 degrees. It's just an astonishing day, and we didn't have any clouds. Not a cloud, I think, pretty much all day yesterday. Right now, looking outside, here is just a few minutes after 8 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. 43 degrees right now in Rochester, a light south breeze. Looking from Assisi Heights with our Galti Group camera toward the heart of Rochester. We are expecting record warmth today, or very close to it, 74, the number we're going to keep track of. And while the political pundits are looking at 270 to win, we're looking at 74 in our weather department. That's as close as I'm going to come to talking politics today. But it does look like a terrific day for our Wednesday here across the area as we enjoy some more of the September weather. For all intents and purposes, this is September weather. Typically, October, even by October 1st, the average high is only around 64 degrees, and we're going to be about 10 degrees warmer than that. So for basically, what we're facing today is a little taste of mid-September weather and record territory, 25 degrees above the seasonal average later on. Look at the day planner. Start off in the 40s right now, 50s by 10 o'clock, lunchtime 68 degrees at noon, and 74. Winds only around 9 or 10 miles per hour. So this is going to be a delightful day. One of those days you want to spend as much time outside as you can, because give it a few more days, a few more weeks, few more months, you're going to be wishing for days like this and hearkening back to this, or dreaming of something about 6 months from now when we get back into May or June to have a day like this. But 74, expected high, sunset 4:56, and after that, even still not a bad evening. We'll be in the 50s this evening with clear skies. It feels like 38, winds fairly light, southwest 8 miles per hour, 43 the temperature. That's the view from Signal Hill. A little bit of fog there in the distance as well. Yeah, the fog is not your imagination and not just brain fog. Some of us are dealing with late night, early morning, and watching other things, keeping track of what's happening in the world. But right now, we had temperatures this morning in the 40s in most spots. 43 in Rochester, Mason City 43, and 44 in Plainview. Here's surface map. Warm air coming in on the southwest winds ahead of the storm system. Week 1, that's going to be gliding along the U.S.-Canadian border. That's where the jet stream is right now. But this cold front will come in, and it's going to swing our winds around to the west in the next 24 hours and maybe shave off a couple degrees. But that's about it. Today, look at sunshine, southwest winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. The weak front moves through tonight. There's that band of clouds. You see that there. So maybe a couple of clouds to start a Thursday morning. Aside from that, that's it. We'll have sunny skies again for most of tomorrow. A light west, maybe even northwest breeze, only around 5 or 6 miles per hour. Daytime highs around 70, so not mid-70s, not quite record territory, but a few degrees cooler than that. And then on Friday, we look ahead at Thursday night, heading into Friday, more of a southerly breeze. You see those south winds picking up, and they'll be a little gusty, around 20 miles per hour, and that's going to help us stay around 70 for highs. Eventually, a storm system from the west creates some gusty weather for the weekend, but the cold front, we see the colder air aloft coming in. This is the upper level wind map. Eventually, that trough, that big mass of cold air, swings into the area behind this big mass of warm air we're enjoying now. This is a look at Wednesday. Cold air aloft, and that surface cold front moved through. A chance of showers late Sunday and for much of Monday. Still 50s on Monday, but behind that front, we definitely do get a taste of much colder weather Tuesday and for most of next week. And here's the result: 6 to 10 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. Rochester and the heart of our area, right on the edge of being maybe colder than average, but typical temperatures, if nothing else. And that means instead of 70s or even 60s or even 50s, we're talking mid-40s and maybe even upper 30s for most of next week. At this point, I'm thinking more 30s than 40s as we see some colder days ahead. Today, sunny, near record warmth, 74 in Rochester, Austin 75, La Crosse 75, Mason City 76. Sunshine just dominates the weather picture. Southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. 45 clear skies tonight with a light southwest breeze. Tomorrow, a gorgeous Thursday, very light winds, 71, mostly sunny skies. And the outlook for the weekend beyond tomorrow, 70, a little breezier on Friday, gusty yet on Saturday, even windier. Winds at times 30 miles per hour, and a windy Sunday with some sun early, then rain after maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon, very late in the day. 65 for Sunday, but that's it for the 60s. I think we're going to see 50s with light rain and gusty winds on Monday. Then a little snow mixes in, perhaps, for parts of Tuesday. At this point, not necessarily looking at accumulation, but snow and rain together, highs in the 30s. Overnight lows next week, 20s. Daytime highs mainly 30s to around 40. And that actually is a little colder than average for that stage in November, but still not usually cold, just a little colder than average, maybe a week or so ahead of schedule, but definitely a big departure from what we're facing right now. In the meantime, enjoy today's beautiful warmth, record warmth potentially, and have a great Wednesday.